The stunning Serenade of the Seas is the third installment in Royal Caribbean's beautiful Radiance class of ships. This graceful vessel combines elegant ambiance and the highest ratio of balconies and ocean view cabins in our fleet, with all the luxury, excitement, and style you expect from a Royal Caribbean ship. Embodying the Serenade's luxurious design, the beautiful 10-story glass centrum is an airy atrium complemented by relaxing lounges and wonderful shops in the midst of a gorgeous display of shimmering glass. The Centrum's beautiful champagne bar is the perfect place to begin celebrating your vacation in elegant style with a glass of our finest bubbly. The Serenade's lavish 2-story Reflections dining room offers world-class cuisine in grace and style, with a cascading waterfall and spectacular service accompanying its luxurious ambiance. Portofino serves delicious Italian cuisine in a charming romantic setting, and Chops Grill fires up choice steaks grilled to mouth-watering perfection. The Seaside Windjammer Cafe offers spectacular views, sprawling buffets, and casual dining, perfect for a quick meal or delicious snack while you're on the go. Cap it all off with a perfectly brewed cup of coffee at Latitude's Coffee Bar. Now that your appetite is satisfied, it's time to quench your thirst for fun. Scale our challenging rock climbing wall towering high above the seas. Work on your game in the golf simulators. Hit the court on the sports deck or grab the kids for a game of miniature golf. Our Shipshape Fitness Center offers a wide array of machines and exercise classes to burn off those indulgent desserts. And the luxurious day spa boasts relaxing massages, a soothing thermal suite, and indulgent spa treatments that will soothe your body, mind, and soul. If it's gaming action you're after, Casino Royale offers tons of Vegas-style fun to keep you in the chips. And the kids can get in on the games too in the Serenade's awesome video arcades. Keep the celebration in full swing throughout your cruise in the fabulous array of themed bars and lounges aboard the Serenade of the Seas. Rack 'em up on the self-leveling pool tables in the game reserves, just one of 4 African-themed lounges in the exotic, versatile Safari Club. Perched high atop the ship, Royal Caribbean's trademark Viking Crown Lounge offers panoramic views of the high seas by day and dancing amidst a lustrous blanket of stars at night. Unwind after that delicious gourmet meal with a fine cigar and soothing after-dinner drink in the luxurious Connoisseur Club, or linger over conversation and cocktails with friends in the nautical-themed Schooner Bar. So sit back and relive all the memories of your spectacular Royal Caribbean vacation.
is John. I'm your cruise director. Every night I come out here, I give you a pretty casual greeting. Every night I'm going to come on this stage and give you a pretty casual greeting, something like this. Hello, folks. Yell out, scream out, shout out as loud as you can. Hello, John. Let's try it. Hello, folks. Second thing I always say is, how do you feel? For the next 7 nights, there is only one answer. That answer is great. Now, the louder you yell out great, the smoother the seas will be, the sunnier the skies will be. So this is all up to you. Folks, how do you feel?
Yeah, you got good parents. You should thank them. This is a pretty cool my father's idea of vacation was he would buy a 6-pack of beer and watch me mow the lawn. Good to have you home, son. You missed the spot. What grade are you guys in? What grade are you in? 4th grade? Yeah, do you have a favorite subject? No? Yeah. My daughter, I'll tell you, my daughter's favorite subject was math, and I remember, I sort of got a look on her face when she got into 4th grade, and I said, sweetie, now that you're in 4th grade, Daddy can no longer help you with math. And she thought I was kidding. I said, no, there's commas and double figures, I'm done. English was probably always my most worst subject. Oh, I'm sorry, most worstest. What am I, a Thorsaurus? I remember being in school, spelling, right? My teacher said, Ken, spell knife. I said, knife, N-I-F-E, knife. She goes, no, there's a K in there. I'm thinking, knife-ic? She goes, no, the K comes first. I said, so it's knife. And she said, no, the K is silent. I said, then what's it doing in there? What is there, a surplus of K's running around? We have to use them up? Why don't we just spell everything with a K? Dog, K-D-O-G. It's silent, it ain't hurting nothing. If these K's are so silent, how do you pronounce K-K-K? Is that like...
the master of the Serenade of the Seas, Captain Ronnie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Oh, come on. We can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, to cruising. Cheers.
Where are you from, sir? Atlanta, please. You listen to this all the time. Shoot. Is that what you were looking for? No, it's not. You don't want that old style country. You want songs that sound more like, well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drown and the beer chases. And don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think it. Wait, look at the women. They love that stuff. You figure a line dance is gonna break out, right? Well, I'm very sorry to inform you, line dancing is not real country dancing. Line dancing is not real country dancing. Real country dancing is hell raising, toe tapping, foot stomping, poo poo kicking. Do you want to see it? I said, do you want to see it? Turn the lights down, we clapping our hands, we going to work. Come on, balcony. Everybody. Are you ready? Are you ready? Country and western dancing, here we go. Fill up my jug. Some good old mountain dew. Da-da-da-da-da.
The Serenade of the Seas is a third in the Radiance class of ships for Royal Caribbean International. Built in the year 2003 in Germany, the Serenade of the Seas is a veritable pleasure palace of activities, entertainment or just relaxation. With more glass than any other ship afloat and the highest percentage of balconied staterooms in the fleet, the Serenade of the Seas is 13 decks of stunning beauty. Below decks though is where the real action is, and we start our tour in the engine control room. The engine control room is the main monitoring station on board. With an array of technical equipment and video links, the engineering team can oversee and record the onboard steam plant, freshwater production, air conditioning, and power generation for general distribution and also propulsion. The engine control room is manned 24 hours a day. The main source of propulsion for the Serenade of the Seas is two ABB Azipod units, each with an output of 20,000 kilowatt. The Azipod units are fitted to the stern of the hull and eliminate the need for a long propeller shaft. The most impressive feature of the Azipods is their ability to rotate 360 degrees, allowing the ship to move in any direction without outside assistance. These Azipod units, along with 3 bow thrusters, make the ship incredibly maneuverable and allow easy docking and undocking in our ports of call. The Azipods are powered by an electrical charge from the 2 GE LM2500 gas turbines. These turbines each produce 25 megawatts of power and are very similar to those engines found on jet aircraft. The man looking after the engine room is our chief engineer.
This is one of our 2 gas turbine General Electric 2500 plus. Considering the size of this engine, it's pretty much amazing that can give up to 25 megawatt each for a total of power generation of in horsepower 67,000 horsepower.
The size of the gas turbine is one of the main benefits, being considerably smaller than the engine units on diesel-powered ships. As well, the fuel types burned by these turbines allow the Serenade of the Seas to be one of the most environmentally friendly ships afloat with minimal emissions. As well as providing power to the ship's propulsion units, the gas turbines also provide electricity to the entire ship via our electrical generators. In addition to the gas turbine, the ship also has a steam turbine, constructed by Fincantieri. This uses steam generated from the gas turbine exhaust and has an additional output of 7.8 megawatts. The engine room is also the home to the AC compressor, the source of all air conditioning on board the ship. Where is the air conditioning controlled from? Let's go back to the engine control room. This computer helps to keep the temperature comfortable wherever the ship may be sailing. The next screen we're going to look at monitors fuel consumption. With a gas tank with a capacity of 800,000 gallons and a daily consumption of 28,000 gallons, it's a little bit different to your gas tank at home. The engine control room also has an Electronica display, an interactive deck plan connected to the ship's fire safety systems. From here, all smoke and fire detectors are monitored, and all fire screen doors and fire extinguishing devices can be activated. This is a duplication of systems also found on the bridge. Right now, we're going to head back to the engine room and look at waste. All liquid waste from toilets, showers, drains, and liquefied food waste enters the bioreactor, where bacteria are used to treat the wastewater. Following this and other filtration systems, the end product is clean enough to drink. Now, there are no plans to start bottling this water, but only when it is drinking water clean is it permitted to be discharged into the ocean. Talking of drinking water, all potable water on board is manufactured in the engine room from seawater, passing through the freshwater evaporator into the water lines, measured for hardness, and filtered before it arrives in your shower or onto your dining table. The engine room is also responsible for supervising the disposal of hard refuse, including all items that have to be incinerated. They pass through a series of procedures before being burnt. This is our bilge water processing plant. All oily water that comes from the engine spaces passes through this filtration system again before it is clean enough to be sent overboard.
we love John, by the way. He's such a great guy. But we asked John, we said, what's the most ticklish part of your body? What do you think he said?
My feet.
Your feet.
That's a match.
That's a match. You're on board. Taylor, what's the most ticklish part of your body?
My knees.
Your knees.
That's a match.
That's a match. You're on the board. Yes. Teresa.
I don't know.
Well, the idea is you give me some kind of answer.
My feet.
Your feet.
Your thigh.
He said your thighs, your inner thighs, actually. Yeah. That's okay. Let me tell you something. A lot of people get the first one wrong. They come back strong. Absolutely nothing to worry about, all right? So beautiful. Regina, what's the most ticklish part of your body?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
You're trying to figure it out.
Yes.
All right. Well, he had an answer.
My
Your feet.
Armpits.
Your armpits, he said. That's okay. They have an excuse. We've only been married a couple of days. He hasn't had a chance to tickle that far down the body yet. That's all right, Jared. You're biggie. We left him on a desert island. Who would he not want to be with from your side of the family?
my mom.
Your mom. That's what he said. Yeah. Teresa, who would Todd not want to be with from your side of the family?
My brothers.
What's his name? Pick one.
David.
Brother David.
Your dad.
Your dad, he said. That's all right. A lot of people get the first two wrong. Now come back strong. No, Becky. Don't worry about it, girl. Taylor. Tell me, who would Dave not want to be with?
Without a doubt, my mother.
Your mom. That's what he said. Yes. And Marge, who would John not want to be with from your side of the family?
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, go ahead. Take a guess.
My brother?
What's his name?
John?
Brother John.
Brother Ron.
Brother Ron.
No, John.
That's John.
His name is John, okay? You guys are very close, I can tell. Married 50 years, has no idea the name of her brother. That's okay. Yeah, you learn. You needed to be in this game. No wonder he's not returning your Christmas cards. All right, here we go. You go to the store. You send your man to the store to pick you up a brassiere. What size does he bring you home? Teresa, what size would Todd bring you home?
Double D.
There's usually a number. 40 double D.
38D.
38D. Sorry, I can't give you a match there, but a lot of people get the first three wrong. They come back strong. You guys, don't worry. There's always next cruise. All right. Taylor.
36B.
36B. He said
medium.
Medium. That's right, medium. Regina?
Hello.
Hi there.
32A.
32A.
Petite.
Petite.
Or one size fits all.
I don't know, folks. What do you... Petite? Yeah? No, I can't give it to you. I can't. I love you. You're nice. You're a cute couple, but sorry. Marge, what size would John bring you home?
Double D, I don't know.
And there's a number.
40?
40 double D.
44D.
He said 44D. It's double D, Johnny. That's because there's two of them. So write that down.
Okay, young people in the audience. Young people, make some noise! The kids, they always ask me about modern music. They always want to hear modern music. That's all right, you know, no problem. Just wish you paid for the ticket. It's all right, it's all right. Now, they tease us about our music, don't they? They tease us about our music, but the reason is I just can't understand it. The lyrics don't make any sense, do they? No, take for example this artist named Shaggy from Jamaica, man. Really? You just left and you didn't hear about him? Oh, he is like so 1999. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna give you the voice to understand, to prove a point about how modern lyrics doesn't make any sense.
Let us all come paddle, listen young. So who's gonna have a back when it's all done? It's all fun when you're young, you have pure fun. Don't be a fool, son, what about the long run? Looking back, I should be always a mention. So some know, giving him much attention. So some to me incarceration. Wanna show the nation my appreciation.
Discovered in 1503 on Columbus's fourth and final journey, the Cayman Islands were originally dubbed Tortugas, Spanish for turtles, later renamed Lagartos, meaning alligators, and finally Cayman, a Carib word meaning crocodile. British dependent territories since the 1670 Treaty of Madrid, the Cayman Islands are comprised of Grand Cayman, Little Cayman, and Cayman Brac. Cayman's real beauty lies just beneath its clear blue waters in its astoundingly colorful hard coral reefs, a delicate ecosystem of bizarre and brilliant living coral formations and exotic marine life. And with over 30 dive operators and 159 designated dive sites, the Cayman Islands offer some of the most spectacular diving in the world. From breathtaking wall dives in crystalline waters, pristine white sand beaches, and charming local architecture to championship golf, world-class food and drink, and a soothing Caribbean climate, the Cayman Islands are a secluded yet civilized Caribbean getaway that is sure to create a lasting impression as the getaway of a lifetime. Once a religious center for pre-Columbian Mayans, Cozumel is now one of the most popular diving destinations in the world. Located just 12 miles east of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, Cozumel has been a popular destination for travelers throughout the ages. San Miguel, essentially the only town on the island, mixes traditional small-town Mexico with a bustling dive culture. Beyond the strip of hotels, shops, and restaurants lies a dense jungle that served to hide the ancient ruins of El Castillo Real and San Gervasio for centuries. These ruins are among the dozens of others on the mainland that have drawn archaeologists and sightseers from all over the world. Exploring Cozumel's quaint village shops is a wonderful way to experience and maybe even take home some authentic Mexican culture. And if you need a break from bargain hunting, its many bars and restaurants are ready to serve up a taste of delicious Mexican flavor. Whether you're taking in the colors of the local shops or exploring the gorgeous reefs teeming with marine life, the scenic images of Cozumel are sure to burn a lasting impression on your memory.
Okay, Phil, now when you get in there and the shark's coming at you, all we need you to do is pinch his fin. Okay, Bob, you're next. Idiots. But I'm the biggest, folks. I tell you right up front, I'm the biggest idiot in the world. But I'm trying to learn, you know, because there's things out there I want to know. For example, I want to know this. I want to know if you take a zebra and drag him across a price scanner, what would happen? I want to know if a group of Native Americans show up at a restaurant. They're asked if they have a reservation. What do they say? I want to know if a cannibal is on death row and he gets his last meal. Could he ask for the warden? want to know why we only use the numbers 1 and 2 for bodily functions. Why don't we go a little further with that? You know, someone's coming out of the swimming pool, they got stuff dripping out of their nose. Hey, buddy, you got some number 3 over there. Wouldn't that be great? You could speak a lot freer, right? Boy, I ate something, didn't agree with me last night. Oh, there was 7 all over the floor. It was just... I almost 5'd myself. It was bad. I want to know when Jesus was a carpenter and he hit his thumb with a hammer, what would he yell? Ah! Me! I want to know if you can make a cow laugh. Would milk come out of its nose? I want to know, is it possible to fly Virgin Airlines more than once?
I have a little newspaper here, you probably noticed. A New York Times I picked up in Nassau for only $20. Duty free, yeah. And I was reading through it, you know, the past couple of days, keeping myself busy there, and I saw this article in here, and I thought, you know, a few of you might find this interesting. And it's a little study on what scientists are doing on men going bald. Now, I just thought I'd find some of you might find it interesting. But according to these scientists, if you're going bald in the front of your head, you're a thinker. You're the thinker type. I can see a few Einsteins out there right now. Now it says if you're going bald in the back of your head, you're the sexy one. I want the band knows that back there. Anyway, then it says if you're going bald all over your head, you just think you're sexy. That's a stupid survey. No, actually what I'd like to do with this newspaper is what we call the illusion of the torn and restored newspaper. Now I'll explain that in a second. But I'm going to page through the section of New York Times. I'd like you to remember an ad, a photo, anything that would stand out in your mind, so if you saw it again, you'd recognize it. And now what we call the illusion of the torn and restored newspaper. You see, it's called an illusion because, well, the newspaper is never torn at all. It just looks that way. Really. In fact, you know, many times after a show, somebody will walk up to me and say, you know, I could have sworn I saw you tear that paper. And they probably think that because they think they see separate pieces. Also after a show, many people walk up and say, you know, I could have sworn I heard that paper tearing. But that's just part of the illusion. And many times after a show, somebody will walk up to me and ask, hey, what deck is that buffet on? You think I'm kidding. Now, with some sheer mental concentration, and if you've had enough to drink, this newspaper is magically restored. Ta-da! Thank you. Well, we know who's been drinking over there. For the rest of you, maybe this will help.
So awesome, this cruise, I have an idea. Stay on the ship tomorrow. We'll ask the captain to take the ship straight to Hawaii. Who's with me?
It's been our pleasure to have you with us as we sail the open sea.
Memories were dreaming beneath the stars, or just bathing in the sun's warm glow. These memories will take me wherever you may go. And though we bid you farewell for now, as our cruise comes to an end, we hope the magic and the memories will stay with you, my friend, until we meet, until we meet
And now look down the aisles. Here come many members of your Royal Caribbean team that have worked hard for you this cruise, led by your food and beverage manager, your guest services team. We have your housekeeping team, stateroom attendants, waiters from the dining room, chefs from the dining room, all joining us now. Please give them a big round of applause. By golly, we even have towel folding animals.
Holy cow, and ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the man who's put your entire cruise vacation together for you, your cruise director, John Blair. Let's hear it, everybody.
Thank you, Katrina. I'd like to take a second again and point out the cruise staff, the U staff, the sports staff, our technicians and our musicians. All of these people from over 50 different countries around the world have worked hard for each and every one of you. On this Valentine's Day 2014, we truly wish the very finest to each and every one of you. Have safe journeys as you make your way back to your loved ones. And thank you so much for spending this week with us. Here we go, come on.
the magic and the memories will stay with you, my friend.
Awesome job, guys.